So I've seen your comments from the first couple of matches, and there's a lot of, not a bad side, you were unlucky. Probably could have done better, but it happens. It'll probably turn out alright. The goalkeepers couldn't catch a cold. Any one of them. We've got three. I've tried them all. They're all hopeless. The forwards, well, there's one who's half decent, and the rest of them couldn't finish a cup of tea and an egg and cress sandwich. Midfielders can't pass water, and as for the defence, they couldn't win the ball off the striker if he was blindfolded and tied to a tree. Apart from that, we're all good. Hello, my name's Damien, I am that track and football manager. Welcome back to College 1975. And oh my golly gosh, have we got a long summer ahead of us. We're back for the last two games of the season. If we don't finish bottom, I will be very impressed. It's not good. It's really not good. Right, okay. Let's go into some detail. You saw us play Glasses and Europa Point and nick that point off the point. Then played Lions and lost 3-1. We, I believe, had the share of the shots in this one, but they had 3 shots on target. Rob Les is a hopeless goalkeeper. We played him again for that one. Give him one more try. Hopeless. Also got a lot of bookings. We're getting a lot of bookings. A lot of suspensions. But yeah, we then played Man 62, who are the only other team we could really keep up with, and Rumbo got himself sent off for a second yellow on the 46th minute. We did manage to pull it back to 1 each, and that, showed signs. We played Chakravarti in goal for that one. He looked okay. Fortunato looked okay. Even Mahamud had a good game up top. Then we played the Lions away. We got beat 4-1 even though they got a man sent off. Again, we had probably twice the shots they did. They were just bad, and their shots were very, very good. I don't think they had again. I think they had 4 shots on target. And it was just every shot they had, in it went. Then we played Glasses United away, 4-0 again. Valdivia with 3 of them, parody with the 4th one, and Chakravarti was the goalkeeper for that one, and it was a parody of goalkeeping. Ha 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 ha. Which is weird, because I could have sworn we played the other goalkeeper in at some point. Did we not? That's weird. I could have sworn we played... Aparicio played in goal for the friendly, that doesn't count. I'm sure we played Aparicio, but apparently we didn't. Oh no, that was it. We brought him off the bench in this one, after Chakravarti conceded 2 shots. I put Aparicio in goal for a bit. He wasn't any better. Yeah, this side's hopeless. It really is poor. And because there's no depth. Look, don't worry about all those green dots. They're all friendlies against terrible teams. Because we've got no depth, there's just no option to rotate. So we've got Man 62 away, who are the team above us or above that? No, Europa Point of the team above us. Man 62 of the team above them. If we're going to get any points, it's going to be there. We built the morale up by playing 5 friendlies. Maybe. Who knows? One thing I didn't talk about was the international side last time because I was so excited about the new job. So, schedule there. We played Niger in a friendly and drew 1 each. Did we do these ones? No. This was friendlies. Andorra would beat 2-0. Coombs and Morgan with a brace. Faroe Islands a 2-2 draw after Coombs got himself sent off. But to be fair, we were 2-0 down as well. It was poor. Then we've got Niger in a friendly drew 1 each, and Slovakia in the qualifiers got smashed 7-0. Now, Slovakia is our easiest opponent in the qualifiers, and we know how good they are because they've been smashing us all game. We have Wales, Croatia, and Scotland as the rest of our opponents. We do not expect to get a single point from Group C. We will park the bus as is required. But yes, we also never saw our playoffs. I don't know when those are going to come in. The playoffs for the Nations League. I guess maybe they come in August. But we haven't seen any word about those. And obviously there are no games in 2024. I don't know why I clicked that button. But yeah, again, we're short of a striker for the national team, most importantly. We have had a few decent players crop up through the reserves here, through the youth intake. Where were they? Was it... no, none of them. Jordan Hopper was actually from last year's youth intake, but he's one of our best centre-halves, despite being 16. Which, again, says a lot about our defence. Where are the rest of them? I know there are more. Kennedy was a good option. Determination was reasonable. Only 15 years old. Lawal was another option at right wing. Determination's okay, but he's quite quick. You know, there's a few options that have the potential to come through. But, yeah. That's the entire team. There we go. So Charlie Eames was the best. The biggest problem we had is that none of them are ready. And when we were at Hound Dogs, we got 2 or 3 players that could almost walk into the first team. We didn't get that this time. We got potential, but we didn't get current. Brendan Skinner's the best bet. And his determination of 6 means this might be as good as he ever gets, sadly. The other thing I'll mention, and I'm not going to click on it because it's depressing, is that the Hound Dogs have fallen apart. They only had about 3 games left of the season to get a perfect record, and they've drawn 1 and lost 1 of them. So, disappointed in them. Although I suspect the new manager maybe isn't taking it too seriously because they broke the record twice for the youngest ever player. And let's face it, I've played some young players. They played 2 players whose birthday whose age both began with a 15. So they're probably not trying that hard. But it's a shame because I'd have gone off and won that trophy happily to win the perfect season award. I'm sure there is one. Again, what I was just saying about defenders, Jordan Hopper, this kid's 16. He's our what, second best, third best player? It's a bit of a worry, isn't it? Robles is going to get the starting goal. Oh, the other thing I've done is I've dropped a holding midfielder in. And I've pushed the lines up a bit. No, sorry, I dropped the lines back in a little bit and made the wingers and inside forwards attack so that there's 3 distinct attackers, but the rest of the team's a little bit more compact. It's not working. Don't get me wrong, it's not working at all. We've signed ready for next season about 6 players already, and a lot of them for very, very cheap. One of them refused a contract for £5 a week because he only wanted a £6 appearance fee. Okay, fine, whatever. Robles is in goal. Salicia, Hopper, Anaya, and Langtree at the back four with Palmer in the hole behind Thorne and Aviano, Adams on the right, Villa on the left, and Mahmoud up top. It's simply not a good enough team. Let's see if we can get anything out of these 2 games. Like I say, the good thing is we came in so late, I think it would be harsh of the board to do anything about us finishing bottom. Because it's looking likely that we will. Point finger, what have we got to lose? Also, I have faith in y'all. See, I said faith in the midfielders, and Salicia lost his faith. Oh, we got it back. There we go. Lovely. Where's he going? One of the players always gets lost when they're going out for the lineup. Have you not noticed that? We'll take a boring, terrible game. We've got the first shot. We get a lot of shots. It's just that none of them are ever highlight worthy. Sheridan with a throw-in. Bangura back to Sheridan again. Captain John Sheridan. There's a reference. Ballesta sends one forward, slings it up the line. Hopper wins the header. Aviano back to Palmer, and Adams is out wide. Langtree can give it back to him. Doesn't. Palmer to Aviano. That's a hoof. Mahmoud might have been onside. Tucks it in the net. Linesman runs away. We've got ourselves a goal, folks. I've told you, this side are brilliant. Incisive counter-attacking football. It's gorgeous. Honest. I'm hoping that it's the friendlies, that the morale's up now because of those friendlies, and that we can win these last 2. Because that'll at least put us in the stead for the last game of the season. And, I mean, Mahmoud does his best to miss it, doesn't he? When you're going around the keeper, surely you stick it in this corner. We don't need to look at the offside. We don't. No. We're above Man 62, but that's in... See, this is the confusing thing. This is the second half of the league table. This isn't the overall league table, so we might still be bottom of the main league table. I don't know. Langtree's cross comes in. Mahmoud with the header just onto the roof of the net. In fact, we probably are, because the only game we've won was in this section of the league, I think. Is that right? No, that's not right. I'm very confused. Honestly, I'm very confused as to how this league works. Like, I've been told already that there's an error in the coding that says that if you finish top of this second group, you win the £220,000, which you shouldn't. So Lions are probably going to be quite rich at the end of this season. But realistically, we don't ever want to be in this half of the table again. We're going to have a whole season to make sure that we get in the top half next year. We've got an entire summer to deal with it, and let's face it, summer goes on till October with this league, so there should be plenty of time to buy someone in. We can spend a little bit of money. Thorne dwells on the ball, lays it back to Palmer. He's got a lovely little ponytail. Can you see that? If you're on low res, you probably can't. But he's got a lovely little ponytail. Ball over the top. Villa is there. There's two in the box for him. Can he swing the cross in? Back to Salika. Blocked to him. Villa with the cross. Adams is under it and we're 2-0 up. And this side are brilliant. It was one of the best things I've ever done moving to the top. I just noticed I'm falling off the bottom of the corner. There we go. It's probably about the chair, but I'm not allowed to talk about that anymore. I mean, Villa, it's a poor choice to give it back to Salika, but it's blocked away and he gets a go to cross it in first time right footed and Adams nods it down. Again, worth pointing out, the Man 6-2 and Europa Point are terrible. We're playing against two dreadful teams here. We've created brilliantly, we're looking fantastic, spiffing and splendid, crack on, don't change a thing. I mean, Man 6-2, we got a point off before we did any confidence boosting friendlies, so that says a lot about them. McCarthy over a free kick. If they've been listening, it's going to be Ballester over the free kick. No, it's going to be McCarthy. It's going to be both of them. They're going to arm wrestle for it. McCarthy hits it. It's a lovely free kick. Goalkeeper's not in the same postcode, and it's not going to get much easier to score a free kick than that. McCarthy goes to get the ball, not noticing that Robles has already got it. Good effort, mate. I mean, it's in the corner, fair enough, but the goalkeeper's not in the... Oh, dear. Anyway, Mahamoud with a kick-off. Palmer to Anaya. He's going to lump plant early? No, we've got Langtree. Aviano back to Anaya. Palmer. We are able to hold possession a bit better. That's a shot on target. Robles with a good solid save. One of his only ones. Salika. Mr. Toyota to Thorne. Over the top to Mahamoud, who's through. Mahamoud with the dink into the corner, and it's 3-1. You did get the... I suppose you did get the feeling, after I slagged the team off in the intro, you did get the feeling that maybe we were unlucky? Did I ever get that feeling? I didn't ever get that feeling, I'm not going to lie. I never got the feeling through all those games where we were getting absolutely pumped. I did not ever get the feeling that, oh, if we changed a little thing, we just weren't good enough. And I guess this is what confidence can do. That's a quid in the swear jar right there. What can we change? Do we need to change anything? Robles with a goal kick. Acted away beautifully. Mahmoud goes the wrong way. And Catania, which is a little bit harsh, we've got an entire Italian football team playing at centre-half. Valentine to De Torres. Mahmoud comes back challenge but doesn't get there. Gracia back to Valentine. Out wide to Marriott. And Gracia again. Langtree steps in beautifully. And that's a shot on target. Ballantyne back to McCarthy. I mean, that's a waste, isn't it? We won possession back and we're just giving it away. Gracia. Langtree is on a booking. I'm not scared, you are. McCarthy back to Ballantyne. They've got a lot of play on the edge of our area. Maybe we need to come out a little bit. But Tito de Torres, who I thought was the drummer for Bon Jovi, he fires it wide. Jordan Hopper's looking poor. But Jules Salah is a dreadful defender. Apologies if you're watching. He's going in the summer. He has... Oh, that's what I forgot to mention. I knew there was stuff, but I was going to forget because it's been a couple of days since I played the bit I've been talking about. Dylan Sharp at holding mid. We haven't got another right back. Oh, Jordan Hopper can go out to right back, actually. And then we can put on Fortunato at centre-half. One of the goals I want to say for Lions, but I might be wrong. Jules Salah was by our corner flag and crossed it to him. Like there was no chance it was going to go to one of our players. He's missed our goalkeeper by 10 yards. He's just crossed it and they've tapped it in. It's staggeringly poor decision making. But he still came out of the game with a 7.1, which is beyond me. Like he got an assist for them. Maybe that's what he got the points for. De Torres is through. He might have been off. He was off. Doesn't matter. He missed the target again. 20 minutes to play. We're 3-1 up. Do I have any faith? Do I buggery? Hopper with the ball into the area. Villa can find Hopper again. No, Fortunato crosses it in. Little dink from the centre half to Aviano, and it's 3-1, 4-1 even. Maths is hard. I don't know where this team was. I don't know where they were. This is not what we've been playing like. Not even close. We haven't even been seeing highlights. We haven't even been going, oh, that could have been better. Oh, if we'd made a better decision now, we'd have scored. We just haven't been seeing highlights. We've just been getting smashed. But we've been getting smashed despite bossing the game in terms of shots. So maybe this is what it is. Maybe this is us now taking advantage of those shots. Maybe Man 62 have just got a goalkeeper as bad as ours. Who can tell? Ballantyne with the corner. Swings it in. and it's headed away. To be fair, I think that is the difference. They've only had the one shot and it went in. Maybe that's just the difference is that we're now taking our chances where we weren't before. Ballantyne back to the edge of the area to McCarthy, across to Garcia. Hastings, just another lovely hit, isn't it? Robles again, different time zone. He's leaning on the other post having a cup of coffee. It's a good hit, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's the goalkeeper's fault by any stretch. But every time the ball goes near our goal, I have no faith that we're going to do anything about it. I mean, why bother diving, to be honest with you? Just stand there. Get your paper out, it'll be fine. And it's 4-2. That's 7 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals for them. This is what we were doing before. It's just that we weren't scoring our goals. Headed away, De Torres will pick it up on the corner of the area. Go on, Tito. In it comes. Garcia hits one onto the crossbar. And that's it. Our defence can't defend and our goalkeeper can't catch. None of them can. Oh, we've got another highlight. 95-15. Ballantyne with the corner. It's deep. Ballester with a header. If that's not, by the way, that's not the international Ballester. That's a different one. That's his first ever goal for Man City still. Well, now's the time to get it. And it's 4-3, and suddenly a blockbuster win isn't a blockbuster win. It's a close win. You look at the papers in the morning and go 4-3. Jordan Hopper had a 5.8. What a win. Yeah, let's go with that. I think the problem with Hopper is he is just too young, even though he's got the ability. We're up to 9th. Look at that. We're overtaken. Oh, no, we're not. We're this one. We're 12th. Didn't we overtake them? Oh, I see. No. This is the 2 leagues thing I was going on about earlier. I'm a bit tired. It's a bit AM, to be honest with you. Yeah, we've gone above them in the bottom half table because that's a different number of games than this. We're still bottom of this table, but if we beat Europa Point, maybe we can go above them. That makes sense? I don't feel like that makes sense. Robles, yeah, you've been dreadful in training and also on the pitch. Aviano, lovely training, well done, mate. Group 2. So, you might well have this, but I'm not sure I do. So, this is the Group 2 of National League. This is the bottom half, and it's a new table starting from 7 games. And in those 7 games, we've got 5 points. Woo! And we are not bottom. Because we got a win and a draw of Man 62, and it's head-to-head first, even though their goal difference is better. And if this was an English league, we'd be bottom. Because we've got a better head-to-head than Man 62, we're second from bottom. If we can beat Europa Point, we might go above them. Well, no, if we beat them, we will go above them. Yes. So that's fine. Avoid finishing bottom of a league. We're not bottom of the league, this one. The problem is, we are bottom of this league because this is the one with all of the games taken into account. And because we had a dreadful first half of the season, when I wasn't here, we are bottom of that. But a win against Europa Point will take us above them. So we can finish not bottom in both leagues if we win the next game. Anyone want to put money on that? Anyone? Anyone at all? Anyone? No? Me either. See you there. So this is it. Let's try not to finish bottom. We did play a friendly in between because it was 2 weeks off again, and we won by several against a Spanish side. I could probably put more detail into that, couldn't I? But I'm not gonna. You'll have to just wait and see. I say wait and see. You'll never know. Never. You'll never know. Robles is in goal. Salika, Hopper, Anaya, and Rumbo are the back four with Avellano behind Thorne and Fortunato. Adams and Villa with Mahamud up top. Let's go Mets. No, not Mets. These aren't the Mets. Who are these? These are College 75. That's who they are. Yes. Last game of the season. Next year, hopefully, we will come out with, I'm going to say, 9 different first teamers. I'll keep, well, Anaya's under contract. I will try and keep Mahamud and let's say Hopper, but maybe he won't be a first choice next season. Hopefully. How hard have I found a recent fixture list? Not at all. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, their players all went out and stood in the right place. That's good. Five minutes in, we had our first shot. We're all over them. We're going to hammer them. We're not going to hammer them. So anything other than a win, and we're going to finish bottom, and theoretically get fired. Because we would have failed in our achievements. But, you know. Holgado to Owusu. Oh, I remember him. He tore us to shreds last time. Villa to Mahamud. Here's Adams back to Mahmoud again. He hits one from downtown and shouldn't have. Simply put, just shouldn't have. Chuck some encouragement out there. Rumbo is up the right wing. It's cleared, sort of. Lee Dixon at right back. We remember him. Villa brings it under control beautifully. Back to Toyota. And he's got time. But that time is running out. Cross comes in eventually. And it's a good header from James Adams. And that's his 4th of the season. He scored 3 of them for me. And this is good. I'm enjoying this because we've got the inside forward winger combination. Is that Adams is always quite a lot closer. So he's winning a lot of these headers. Toyota crosses to the back stick. And Adams isn't terrible in the air. Wins it in the air over El Houabi and the Colonel. And we go 1-0 up. And would finish, as it stands, 3rd in this group. And probably 3rd from bottom overall. Depending on what Man 62 do. That one's gone out for a corner. But since we know that there are 5 teams in this group and 2 of them are doing really well, and the other 2 are us and Europa Point, Man 62 must be playing a good team, which means they're probably going to get beat. Obviously, you're not playing them now because there's only one stadium in Gibraltar, but that's not the point. Hopper. That's right, our 16-year-old centre-half. Hits it. It's not a terrible free kick, let's be honest. The fact that the 16-year-old centre-half's the best option says a lot. But Montevideo to Cardona to El Yatefti. Slotted through, and Owusu goes round the man. Can we turn him Gibraltarian? Is he... That's a good question, actually. What is he nationality-wise? We'll have to look him up in a minute. He's probably some variety of African, isn't he? And then he'll probably be playing for them. Avellano heads it away well, but no one chases it down. Pause! Pause! How do we get out? Let's go that way. And then we'll just go there, and then Europa Point, and then the senior squad, and then David Owusu, who is English. Would you like to change that at all? He needs 232 more days to be Gibraltarian. Is he that good, or do we just make him look that good? Who we can't tell. He's fast, though. Let's do some scouting. I mean, finishing 3 to 9 suggests it's probably about 6. So maybe he's not the right answer. But... well, he's not going to play for England, is he? Let's be honest. So we might be able to turn him into a Gibraltarian national. Dressing room. Point finger. Pleased to be ahead against a talented rival. A talented rival? Who would ever say that? Hey, you know, there are rivals who are also way good. Tudela is their goalkeeper. Takes the goal kick. Fires it long. Hooper. Hopper even. Nods it down to Thorne. Mahmoud out wide to Adams. Mahmoud's on again. It's not the best ball, but he's done well with it. And he's hit the base of the post. Lee Dixon hacks it away. I mean, at the minute, we look good. We've looked bad towards the end of games a lot before. El Yatefti brings that under control. Shouldn't really have been allowed to do that, but never mind. Holgado back to the Colonel. Anytime. There you go. Holgado back to Mato. It's a hoof. Owusu's on the chase. We're not going to win that race, are we? He's outside the area. Foul him now. No? Okay, never mind. Holgado hits one, and it's just wide. Alright, let's get some praise out there. Make them happy. I can't see us winning it if we don't get another goal. 70th minute. What have we got? Have we got that lad on the bench? What's his name? Lopez Luque. Let's get him on the left wing. And then Thorne's not looked great in the middle, so let's put Monteverde there. So yeah, just as a reminder, we have got the goalkeeper and the centre mid and the centre half from Hound Dogs all coming in. Burrell, Yates and Lopez Luque. No, that's that guy. The triple-barreled Spanish name. Can't remember. Looks like we might roll through and win this one. 93rd minutes here. And we have won it. And we won 2 on the bounce. We're going to win the league next year. We are, honest, outstretched arms, delighted. We've beaten the rivals, end the season on a high. We're not going to be bottom of the league. We shouldn't get sacked. Did you honestly believe you could take advantage of their poor form? No, I believe they could take advantage of our poor form, but never mind. Hopper's been booked 8 times this season. In 16 games, that's quite impressive. That's not a problem. Mahmoud, bad day in front of goal. You have to be in the position. Yes, you have to be there to miss it. Oh, we're only 10th. Man 62 won their game. Rude. But we're not bottom. Got the worst goal difference. But we're 2 points above Europa point. And we're going to win £14,000. We look at the finances. That is like firing a BB gun at a freight train. But it's 10% of what we needed. That's good, right? We're nowhere near our wage budget. Next year's oh dear. Next year's wage budget is 700 quid less. That's a problem. That's actually a really big problem. We need to sign some players now. Time for me to go sign some players. Thank you very much for watching. Wait, should we go find the end of season awards first? Let's go find some end of season awards. I mean, there's no point, is there? We haven't been here for more than about 5 games. I'm not going to bother with the end of season awards. Apologies if that's a problem. Oh, never mind, they're here. We'll do it. The new arrivals. I didn't sign any of them. I was here after the transfer window shut, so, you know. The board don't care about Kalen Villa. Or the board don't care about any of them, look. Right. Season results. C+. We're finishing in the top 1 places this season. Quoi? 627 average attendance. Sidi Mohammed with 7 goals was the top goal scorer. Splendid. Look at that state of that. 3 games won all season. We've got some work on. Biggest win was a 4-3 win. That was our biggest win of the season. The one to remember was the one you saw in the first episode, and the goal of the season was Fortunato against Man 62, which you also saw. Fair enough. Yep. £373 worth of merchandise. Sponsorship stays the same, broadcast revenue stays the same, a little bit more corporate, a little bit more prize money, and a little bit more match day. But realistically, not enough. There's the average team. It's pretty much the team I've been picking because it's pretty much the only 11 players. City broke the record for most goals by a player in a season. I'm just going to leave that page right there. Competition-wise, obviously we didn't win a bean. But that shows how bad College 75 were last year, that this year, these are record breaks. That'll do, won't it? I'm going to get signing players before that budget goes away. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please do like, sub up if you are new, and we will be back in about 6 months when the league season starts again. I have no intention of missing any episodes over the festive period. That's an intention. I want to make that absolutely clear. I will try my best. As it stands, there will be an episode on Friday, despite the date, and there will be an episode the following Friday, despite the date. But, probably, it might go wrong yet. Hopefully it doesn't. See you soon. Bye-bye.